Let's go. Hey, yo, we need that 808 though. Facts.
Jarvis, you there?
At your service, sir.
Gauge heads-up display.
Check.
4-door preferences from home interface.
Will do, sir.
7.
So Jazz, real
a 5
talk.
with
If
makeup.
she's a 3.7, what do you consider yourself?
Oh my god, I'm like a 9.
A 9?
Because I look better without makeup.
Wait. Stand up for a second.
I look better without makeup.
Wait, hold on a second. Wait, stand. Wait, turn around. Turn around. Wait. No bending over. Just like straight natural.
Bend over. Wait,
Okay.
this camera is backwards.
So just okay. So
I'm not ugly. And I look better without makeup, by the way. This is a little extra.
so the next time you should come without makeup. So you.
I
so
always
you
come
are.
without makeup. You know I'm all about brows, lashes, and lips. I've always all our interviews is just that.
So we would say
This
you're.
is the first interview or anything we've ever did where I did a full face.
So where you are an Iowa 9.
Huh?
An Iowa 9.
What the fuck is an
So,
Iowa
like,
9?
in Iowa,
Iowa
you'd be
people
like-
are weird.
Like maybe from Minnesota, you're like a 7.
You think that?
Yeah. I mean, your stomach is not as tight as it was when I met you.
That's fine.
and
I
your
got
face,
in quarantine.
It's a little bit older. Like, no disrespect, but
I'm not
the
a 7.
Jazz-
I'm more of
the Jazz that I met in 2019,
Yeah, I was
was it-
skinny.
that was the bad.
I was
that
fucking
the-
skinny. I got
was-
fat, but I'm
You-
getting
see, but
skinnier.
the difference between that Jazz and you, her titties were so fucking stuck out that her stomach was in. It looked like they was just hanging bottoms, like on a fucking spring, like
Because they
drop.
were like in a fucking tank top. Oh, but you chase after bombs though. Wow. Wow.
Wait, Wait, yeah, say that again.
Wow.
You chase after
what? You chase after bums though?
But that's what y'all like. You like them rugged, thugged out.
I like
living bummy.
I never going.
Nigga just came out of jail.
No.
Nigga ain't got shit. He just came out of jail. And y'all like to bring him in.
Does? I don't even know who the fuck you're talking about. Because look, for me, baby, that's not gonna happen. I'm making enough money, and I don't need yours. And,
that's why the nigga out of jail is perfect, because you don't need his money, because he ain't got
all he
none.
needs is a place to stay.
Right, and then he gives you good.
Which I got that too. But
and he gives you that good jail dick.
Listen,
that dick is so good. You've had jail dick before.
Never. I've never had a consensual visit.
Wait, no, I'm talking about a nigga that just came out of jail. You ain't never fucked the dude that came out of jail?
Just clean out of jail?
Like
no.
Literally like a week or two?
Nah.
And he just fucks the shit out of you and you're like, God damn.
No.
He making me feel young
never.
again.
I'm still young, baby. But no.
No, I'm talking about for you. It might be like 19, 18 again. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I need a nigga my age that's gonna fuck the shit out of me, period, or a little older. You could be like 35, 40, that's fine.
That shouldn't be hard to find.
It's not.
So
it's not. And that's definitely not.
So what's the issue?
But like, I ain't never had no fresh out of jail dick. Like, no. That's not.
Damn. That was fast. That was fast. How's everybody doing today? You guys doing okay? You guys doing all right? I hope everybody's doing good. I'm just hoping that this video, I know probably won't get demonetized. It'll get demonetized because I'm showing Dave Ramsey footage. So I just hope it doesn't get blocked or censored, though. You know what I mean? But how's everybody doing? Falcon Black! Oh my God, Falcon Black, brother, how are you? It's good to see you. I haven't seen you in months on my channel, bro. Know what I mean? I haven't seen you in a minute. But before we get into this video, I'm just going to go over some news. But how's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's doing well. Let me know. King Nick in the building. Hey, Nick, you got to jump on, bro. You got to jump on, Nick. I keep telling Nick, you got to jump on because, you know, me personally, I keep a lot of stuff to myself because I have to. I have to. With this course, I can't really say much. People are DMing me like, oh, what are your favorite altcoins? Listen, guys, I was just on an hour phone call with my cousin who's an engineer. He's like, yeah, man, I've got 100 Litecoins. I've got 20 Ethereum and 1.5 Bitcoin. What else I need? I was like, brother, I've been telling you about altcoins. He's like, I got altcoins. It's like, okay, you got Litecoin. That's cool. But brother, you got to jump on this ADA. That's the wave. You know what I mean? But we'll get into that. We'll get into all of that. Bear with me, guys. I'm just setting something up. I had plans to push the show back an hour, but I was like, no, let me do this now. Because as I'm speaking with you guys, I'm actually also working on the cryptocurrency course too. So I'm just jumping, like everything is crypto right now in my life. Crypto this, crypto that. From a very beginner's mindset, which is cool because there's a lot of stuff, believe it or not, guys, there's a lot of stuff that you forget. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff that you tend to forget when you start to do this in the space. You forget a lot of the nuances because what happens is like, you know, it's kind of like I'm just like a sponge right now. I'm just soaking up everything. You know what I mean? So let me share my screen here. 1 second. Do the screen share. 1 second. So, yeah. So the crypto course that I'm for the beginner's guide is called we've got a name for it. It's called the Trendsetters Cryptocurrency course because anybody who's in the space, you are a trendsetter. And to get more information, mods, please repost this. My goal, like I said, is to have this done by the end of this month. Right now, Bitcoin is at $49,171.62. So I was talking to my cousin, and he's pissed. He's like, "Did you hear what Elon Musk said?" I said, "What'd he say?" He said, "Oh, Bitcoin, it doesn't have any usage, blah, blah, blah." And then it crashed. He made it crash. And I was like, yeah, I mean, it's Elon Musk. So if he says anything negative, it's going to crash. If he says anything positive, it's going to bump up. You guys see what he's been doing with Dogecoin, right? However, one thing that I think that people forget is that we've been going through these records, right? We've been skating by 40, 45, 50. We need a correction. So here's the thing. When it starts to, meet a record, right? You're going to see either resistance for it to move past that, or you're going to see a correction because people are buying, right? Now, personally, I'm not worried. Here's the thing, Nick, you're going to think I'm crazy, but I was hoping it would go all the way down to 10,000. Yeah, I said it. I was hoping that Bitcoin would crash down to 10,000 so me and my boys, we could all buy back in. Because here's the thing. What's my motto? Buy at the dip. Buy at the dip. I was watching The Modern Investor yesterday. Phenomenal YouTuber, by the way. You guys check him out. And I was watching an old live stream he did about a year ago, back in like April. Bitcoin was like $4,600. Cardano was 5 cents. Now, you guys know me, like, I love Cardano, and I'm not ashamed to admit it, because usually I keep the altcoins to myself now. But Ada, that's my chick. She's slim thick, right? I bought that chick when she was 33 cents, 34 cents, 35 cents. Now Ada's $1.30. Now imagine if when all this stuff was going on and she was at 5 cents, if I would have bought a rack of Ada. Where would I be sitting right now? I mean, you guys, I'm going to let you guys do the math, right? Now, the circulating supply has gone up. Cool. Look at the total cap right here. Woo-wee. I like to look at the logarithmic charts. Hold on, I'm sorry, guys. I got these lights all in my eyes. Let me deal with that. Buy Ethereum right now? So me and my cousin were talking, and he's asking me, Solo, where do you see Ethereum going? I'll answer that in a second. So as you guys can see, this is the last 7 days, right? So you look at how we were at 54,000, and then boom, it's just kind of like start to disintegrate, right? Here's the thing. At the end of the day, if you're a beginner, you're going to see that a lot. You're going to see it go up to these record numbers and it goes down. So the reason I'm making this live stream, my cousin, he might be watching this right now because he watches my channel. Successful guy. But I told him, like, hey, bro, you're going to have dips. I mean, you do the stock game. You know about that. He's like, yeah, I know, but it was going up so much, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, but here's the thing. If Elon Musk says something, it's going to dip. Right? I mean, you guys see what he's been doing with Dogecoin, right? Shout out to Black Wolf Inc. He says, what are the best coins you would suggest for beginners? I really want to understand how this works before I overindulge on this market. Okay, this is not financial advice. And that's why you got to get the course, bro. Like I'm not trying to be one of these guys, but like real talk, you got to get one of these, the beginner's course. But actually what I'm going to do is on Patreon this month, I'm going to put together my 10 favorite altcoins that I like. And I think you guys will, I think it'll be debatable because I know a lot of the coins I like, King Nick doesn't like my coins. King Nick has already said that. But you know what? I wasn't wrong about XRP. It's just XRP face bump in the road, and then my dumbass I converted it to Ethereum. You know what I mean? But I think that XRP is not dead. XRP on the list? I don't know. Find out. Stay tuned for the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Right? So when I look at this right here, okay, I like to look at the activity, right? Not just the developer's activity, but more so with the activity in regards to trading, what's going on, right? Because that tells you a lot. So let's take a quick look at that. And shout out to Black Wolf Inc. for dropping that, right? So I'm looking at liquidity right now, right? So, and that's just one of those things that I like to look at just to see like how much money is going in and out. Now, here's the thing that you guys can do. This, by the way, this is Live Coin Watch, right? That I'm on. Let's say, you know, you want to put like $100 in, right? You see that right there? What I just did. So that'll show you how much you get for $100. The reason why I keep this very basic is very, very simple, because a lot of people get overwhelmed with crypto. And all I'm saying is this: you don't have to buy a whole coin to be put on. If you bought $100, you own 0.0020 of a Bitcoin or a Satoshi, right? That's facts. Shout out to Falcon Black. He says, it's crazy how one man's voice can change a whole economy. Facts. But once again, I don't trust Elon Musk for shit. Excuse my language. But this is the same guy that's always talking about Dogecoin this, Dogecoin that. But come on, y'all. Anyway, maybe he does have some Dogecoin. The Coldest says, Solo, you could literally manipulate the crypto market by hacking Twitter accounts of Elon and other billionaires. Yeah, but why would I do that? Why would I do that? All that energy that I would try to, I don't even hack, bro. So the energy that I would take to me find somebody to hack and then post that, that's energy that I could put into crypto. Okay. Now, hold on 1 second, guys. Let me readjust this because I messed this up. I'm going to just refresh this. Bear with me one moment, guys. Okay. Now, y'all, let's talk about Ethereum. 1550.98. I said in the Telegram group, salute to everybody, that Ethereum I felt was undervalued. I think a lot of brothers are tripping. Shout out to Ian. Might say I'm a maximalist now for Ethereum. I'm a DeFi maximalist, actually. Here's the thing. Ethereum is at 1551. Now, I told my cousin, if Ethereum doesn't hit 10 to 20 grand this year, then it flopped. Right? Why? You guys are wondering why? Oh, why are you saying that? I feel like Ethereum. Oh, I know I said I feel. Let me take that back. I think Ethereum is hella undervalued. Matter of fact, I would even go to say, I don't even think Ethereum has juked yet. I mean, everybody's talking about altcoin season, but I really don't feel like altcoin season is, like, I don't really believe that altcoin season has really began this year. If you look at it historically, Bitcoin dominance usually is at 50% or below, right? Where's Bitcoin dominance at now? I'm just looking at it differently, I guess. Spook Freeman says, exactly, just drop some spare change in crypto, every paycheck, and you'll be fine. One. Hey, Spook Freeman, salute to you for dropping something in the super chat, man. You know what I mean? Everybody always complain, oh, you don't do crypto shows. Because I hate to say it, but you crypto brothers are some of the cheapest frugal brothers. If I did a show talking about big bosoms and pogs, those brothers, at least, they gonna donate because they want to see that. You know what I mean? But I think Ethereum was highly undervalued. Now, I do understand that there are some of Ethereum's babies, or as they like to call them, Ethereum killers, right? That are really making some moves. ADA, for example, some people might say is an Ethereum killer. Here's the thing. If Ethereum is needed, Ethereum's got to move up. Hold on. What Everyday Valet says, Kia Motor Company was hacked and the hackers made a ransom of 26.7 million in Bitcoin. I believe the government will find a way to shut Bitcoin down or ban it. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Because here's the thing, bro. How you gonna ban it? Everyday valet. Listen, I'm not trying to be a smart ass, bro. But how you gonna ban Bitcoin, bro? It's everywhere in the world. So if America is gonna ban it, fine. But it would be foolish for the government to do so. Are they gonna try to find some sort of regulation to control it? I mean, they're already taxing the hell out of us. We already know that. I think that's what they're looking to do. Right? They just haven't figured it out yet, how to do it, but they will. Shout out to Red Sings the Blues. He says, just started investing in crypto on Webull. I've heard about Webull. How the fees? Let me know. Don't get raked by the fees. By the way, I was shocked to find out that Robinhood's fees when you buy crypto are actually cheaper than buying Coinbase. Now, ain't that a something? King Nick says, why would the government shut down something they can tax the hell out of? That's money lost for them. Exactly. The government, even if the government they can't shut it down. Can they regulate it? They can try to. I mean, that's what they're working on, right? That's what they're working on. Can they do it? Is it too late? The government, listen, bruh. The government, if they can't regulate it, they're going to figure out some way to maneuver it because the government always wants to have the most bread. Let's be honest. Shout out to Black Wolf Inc. with the $10 cash app. He says, I need help with starting in crypto. Hey, bro, hit that link. The beginner's course, like I said, is going to be hopefully coming out at the end of the month, man. That's what I'm saying. Hey, King Nick, what coin should I look at? I'm going to let King Nick pick. And if you want the link, I'll email it to you. Now, ADA. Remember I told you I copped Shorty when she was 35 cents? She's at 131. Record highs at 150. Now, I'm probably, when I do my favorite altcoin stream, I'm going to be talking about why I like ADA. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to talk about why I like ADA. Because what happens is that when I do these streams, I get a lot of people asking me questions. And that's cool. That's fine. But when I look at these coins really quickly, I'm just looking at this here. And this and that. Daily volume 4.1. Already signed the email list, fam. Okay, Black Wolf Inc. Sit tight, brother. Or do me a favor. Hit me up on solotv84@gmail.com. And bro, I'll get you right. You know what I mean? Jupiter 1000X Ice says, I got Robinhood app. I'm gradually starting the stocks now, baby steps. And yeah, here's another thing. If you are not into crypto, that's fine. Like, just get involved in something. Because like I said, my cousin, we were talking, and my cousin was like, well, what are you gonna do with the money that you'll get once you get to your crypto goals? And I said, well, I told him I want to live in a penthouse. And he says, why don't you do this? Why don't you buy a house for like 300 grand, fix it up, right? A 300 grand house in South Minneapolis will get you like a 3-bedroom. Rent out the house, he said, it'll probably be anywhere from $1,500 to $1,700, a fixer-upper. Rent it out. Make sure you pay it off first. You'll get, $1,700 a month, and then you can live in a nice house in the suburbs. I thought to myself, that's actually a good strategy. Why not take that money and invest it in property and then make more money back? And the taxes on the 300 grand house, if I'm not mistaken, are going to be what? About $3,000 to $4,000 a year? Right, Jungle? ENT? But I got to keep it real. Like, if I'm going to buy a house, right? I'm not going to buy a house just to buy it so somebody else can live in it. I mean, I'm not saying that's a dumb idea. It's a smart idea. It's a smart idea. Polkadot, 35.32. XRP, still alive, 44 cents. Litecoin, used to be my baby. We ain't going to talk about you. Chainlink, I got a couple of those. Stellar Lumens. Okay, Stellar Lumens. We got to talk about Stellar Lumens too, because I'm hearing different things. I might have to do a deeper dive into Stellar Lumens because a lot of people are saying solo, you know, when Stellar Lumens gets to $5, get out. But I don't know. I don't think a lot of people like Stellar Lumens. Sushi? Okay, let's take a look at sushi. When I first heard it, I thought people were trolling. Wait. Hold on 1 second here. So sushi. Is that just the sushi? Okay. So sushi's all-time high was 1970. Okay. It's got a $3.5 billion cap. Okay. It's interesting though. You know, I'm looking at the value and then this. Interesting. Okay. Now sushi has been going up for a while. Now, if you don't know what sushi is, because I don't, let's take a look here. Sushi is the native token. Actually, I know what sushi is, but I'm just saying if you don't. Sushi is the native token of the decentralized cryptocurrency exchange Sushi Swap. The Sushi token is actually an Ethereum-based ERC20 token, meaning it can be transferred across the ERC20 network and stored in Ethereum-based crypto wallets. Facts. Okay? While they can be bought on exchanges like Binance, Sushi Swap, and Uniswap, Sushi tokens can be earned by users who provide liquidity to the Sushi Swap exchange and by users who stake the Sushi token to participate in governance of the platform. Okay. Hold on. Nick says he's got a different link. Hold on, Nick. I'm going to click on that. Is that Binance Sushi? Wait. Hold on a second. Let me just show you what King Nick just sent. Jiminy Cricket. When is this? Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Woof. So what you're seeing right here is, right? It starts out here and then boom. Just kind of like shh. This is like November. Looks like it just died, right? In November. It just looks like it died, right, Nick? And then all of a sudden, like a 70-year-old man who found Viagra, he was you feel me? Boom, it just went up. That's amazing. I like that. I like seeing that. That's dope. Okay, so let's do this real quick. Let's go through some news real quick. Coinbase is going public. Everything you need to know. So now Coinbase is going public, right? Let's play this video, man. Why not?
Looking at our top story.
Oh my gosh, it's Meeling. Hey Meeling, what's up, girl? I see you. Oh yeah. Yo, imagine King Nick. A year or two from now, you won't even see me on this. I'll just put a Meeling in front of my channel, and then it'll catch your attention like that.
Coinbase is one step closer to going public. The financials of the largest crypto exchange in North America can now be viewed by the public for the first time on the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission website. The Form S-1 tells us Coinbase had a good year in 2020, including $322 million in profit, $93 billion trading volume, $90 billion in assets in custody, and CEO Brian Armstrong.
And one thing I will always say, I'm going to give you guys a free tip. Some of the OGs may disagree with me, but Black Wolf says, for a beginner, what coin should I look at? If you look at any coin, usually my rule of thumb back in the day was look at the top 10 coins, right? But what I would say now is look at any coin on Coinbase and then do your research. By the way, this is not financial advice because there's still some trash coins on Coinbase too.
Here made about $16 million in compensation, almost $2 million of that going to his personal security alone. Coinbase will be listed on the NASDAQ as Coin, fittingly enough. All right, so joining me now to discuss from Puerto Rico is GSR Markets co-founder and President Rich Rosenblum. Welcome, Rich.
Hi, thanks. Good afternoon.
Good to have you here. All right, so is the latest Coinbase news responsible for the modest uptick in Bitcoin's price we saw today?
I think there's so many factors driving the price. It's hard to say. I'd say it's probably why the Binance token, BNB, has gone up in sympathy. It's sort of a proxy for Coinbase stock. But in terms of what's driving the price, one of the factors that would bring it up, but I think just a lack of selling and a bit of reduction, cleaning up in leverage would have also given some support to prices. So there's a lot of factors.
Yeah, we did see some trading volumes coming down. But focusing on Coinbase, what is the significance of this exchange making headway towards an initial public offering as it relates to Bitcoin?
I'd say people, especially from the traditional space, will look at the multiples and dig into the asset itself. But I think this is really a story about it being quite early in the innings for crypto, for Bitcoin, for our industry. And looking at the companies in the space, there's a lot of important, fantastic institutions, but very few were around in 2012. So I think being such a bellwether of the space and not having many missteps, it's that brand value. And also I think that on a big picture, when you're in an industry and it's super early, as it is in crypto right now, look at Tesla. People doubted Elon. People doubted that electric car company that wasn't able to deliver exactly on time should be able to achieve such multiples. Now suddenly value was achieved last year. You had a 700%. So that's self-driving cars, and ended up was more of a software issue than people expected. Software's eating the world. Look at crypto now. If software is eating the world, finance is dominating. Crypto is a combination of the two. And in terms of Coinbase, even at 70 some odd billion, that's still 1/10 of self-driving car company. Here we have self-driving finance, which I think is a much bigger category. So I think while it sounds expensive, I have pretty high confidence that in 2 years it's going to be listed higher. So there's volatility, especially in its underlying assets such as Bitcoin. And hard to say what's going to happen on the day of launch, but I do think in the ensuing months and years, it'll be significantly higher.
Rich, interesting. Just taking a look at the S1 form, Coinbase has said that they anticipate operating expenses to increase significantly in the foreseeable future and may not achieve profitability or achieve positive cash flow from operations on a consistent basis. For instance, although they generated net income of $322 million in 2020, they incurred a net loss of $30 million in 2019. Rich, to me, this sounds like Coinbase profits mirror the volatility of the crypto markets, but what do you make of that statement?
I think that a warning that we might not be profitable in the future is taken as a negative sign in many cases. In this case, I think it's more that in seizing the opportunity effectively, thinking that.
Okay, I got to keep it real. He ain't really saying much, man. Let's be honest. Okay. All right. So let's read the article. These are 3 distinct advantages of this route over an IPO. Okay, so Coinbase, they decided, let's really do it up. Let's go public, right? Well, initially they were going to do an IPO, but Coinbase has decided to pursue a direct listing, direct public offering. Okay, cutting out intermediaries and only selling shares that already exist. No new shares will be created. It's much cheaper. Companies that already have a strong market presence don't necessarily need the help of underwriters. The DPO dramatically reduces the cost of going public. The existing shares aren't diluted because new shares aren't created. Listings, it means existing employee and investor shares aren't at risk of being diluted. Once the company goes public, dilution is where newly created shares enter the market. It's much faster. By cutting out the middleman, there are far fewer regulatory hurdles to jump through before going public, including filing underwriter contracts with the SEC. Okay, so that's big news. And the reason why I'm mentioning this is because a lot of beginners tend to start on Coinbase. Mr. Steven says, I bought $1,500 of Bitcoin. I've been running a grid bot for about 3 days. What are your thoughts on bots? Should I just buy my crypto and sit on it? I mean, I'm assuming, Mr. Steven, you have the bot set up to buy when it's at a certain point. Am I correct? I mean, you using bots and shit, my G. Like, you're on another level, man. This dude says he's using bots. Like, bruh, all right. I see you. All right, let's go on to the next news. Okay, so this Michelle Pink lookalike, and that's actually a compliment to her because she looks better than Michelle Pink, but that's not saying much. New York State Attorney General Latita. I swear to God, guys, I'm not playing. I'm not trolling right now. Her name is Latiti. Aya. See that? I swear to God. Let me calm down. You see that? Her name? It's Latitia. James on Monday cautioned about the extreme risks of investing cryptocurrencies and warned finance professionals of potential liability. All investors should proceed with extreme caution when investing in virtual currency, she said in a statement. Okay. James also reminded Wall Street professionals of civil and criminal penalties they could face if they fail to register with the Office of the Attorney General's Investor Protection Bureau. Now, you guys probably wondering, why are they putting out this FUD? Fear, uncertainty, doubt. Because this Michelle Pink lady, who probably is buying Bitcoin herself, by the way, her jawline looks better than mine. She doesn't want you to get in it. It's very simple. Remember when JP Morgan put out a statement a couple years ago talking about, if any of my employees get into crypto, I'm going to fire them. What happened to that? Do y'all remember that? Some of you guys don't remember that, right? Because y'all wasn't around then. But I remember, I think I may have made a video about it on Cryptocurrency for Dummies. Now, all of a sudden, JP Morgan is in crypto. Yay! Citibank. Oh, crypto's a scam. Now, all of a sudden, Citibank is in crypto. Yay! Fear, uncertainty, doubt. That's known as FUD. Now, last news is, here's why many Bitcoin stocks are flying high. One of Wall Street's leading analyst firms posted a cautiously optimistic report on Bitcoin's future. Right? A lot of people are doing Bitcoin future. I'm staying away from that. But here we are. In a note sent to Citi's investments clients on Monday morning, this is what I wanted to read to y'all. Managing Director Kathleen Boyle said that Bitcoin stands at a tipping point right now, citing high interest in Bitcoin futures and Bitcoin's potential role as a long-term inflation hedge for large investors. Boyle argued that the cryptocurrency balances at the tipping point of mainstream acceptance or speculative implosion. The analyst provided incisive analysis of both the bull and bear cases for Bitcoin, but the mere existence of a balanced report from one of the world's largest banks should be counted as a positive development. Well, okay. This is what I make of this, right? What's going on right now, and I told this to my cousin, very, very simply, forget all these articles. I'm going to break it down in layman terms. What's happening now is that there's a lot of FUD, fear, uncertainty, doubt being spread because they want to shake up the market and get rid of weak hands. Slow it down, so they'll say it again. You're giving them wisdom, but you're breaking it down so commonly that they don't realize it's wisdom. I said they want to shake the market to get off weak hands. What are weak hands? Weak hands are the everyday buyer, the retail investor. That's you and me. That's the guys against GameStop. Because here's what happened. When you saw it go up to 58,000 and then all of a sudden it retracted, right? Pulled back, skirt, like you're circling the block. And now all of a sudden it's falling off. I bet a lot of you guys panicked. Now the OGs, the vets, we've been in here, so we know we stand 10 toes down. But a lot of nobs may have looked at it like, oh, it's going down, it's failing. The world is about to end now. Panicking. So what happens when you panic? You sell. My prediction, March, depending on the news that might happen, I don't want to give my March price prediction. But without further ado, let's get into the main topic. And by the way, guys, I can't wait to do that show, King Nick, on my top 10 favorite altcoins. Because I purposely gotta, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain things I want to say. I can't, because I can't give you guys all the game for the free, man. Real talk. But let's continue. Let's see what Dave Ramsey has to say. Here we go.
Is with us in Cincinnati. Hi, Nick. How are you?
Good talking to you, Dave.
You too, man. What's up?
From the dream, or so they tell me. I've got a question regarding some of my stock. I've just got a few shares that my grandpa got us into when I was younger, and they've done well with Disney, and I don't see Disney ever going in.
And let me be transparent. This video is about 3 years old. Maybe Dave has changed his mind since. I don't know, but let's continue.
But up from here. But I've seen a ton of buzz on Bitcoin.
Yeah, and a lot of buzz on Bitcoin.
Yeah, and I'm watching it from the $10,000 benchmark kind of take a dip, and I'm kind of wondering if I should maybe pull my stocks out and go into that market.
No, under no circumstances. I would not. No. I do not have a dime in Bitcoin, and I'm a multimillionaire.
Now,
would you like to know why?
And my rebut to that is, let me know. I know a few multimillionaires in person, and they got a lot of dimes in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, just as a rebuttal. Oh, but you're not a multimillionaire, Solo. You're right. Not yet. That's why I hodl. The facts.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Okay.
I mean, I really wanted to talk to you since I've kind of jumped into learning about this. I haven't learned much, but yeah. I really wanted to know what you knew.
Well, as you know, it's called cryptocurrency, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And you know what currency is? Did you know that I can take a green piece of paper with a president's face on it and lay it on a counter anywhere in America, and for that matter, in most counters around the world, and someone will pick it up and trade a good or a service for it? It's called a dollar, right?
Yeah.
Or a $100 bill. Did you know that green piece of paper has no value at all? The only reason that green piece of paper has value is that you all have all agreed to trade it.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay.
Like,
so it's trust.
We've agreed on that.
It's trust. That's what it's based on. And it's based on, and you know what trust is based on? Stability and predictability. Bitcoin has no stability and no predictability.
The peer-to-peer system, that's what Bitcoin is, right? The trust is that it's verified peer-to-peer. That's what cryptocurrency is about. So we don't need, Dave, we don't need a bank for trust or verification. We have our peers to do so. That's why it's decentralized, sir. It's very simple. At the end of the day, one thing that I do love about crypto is when I send my crypto to somebody, they're able to verify that, in some cases instantly. Now, let's say somebody sends me crypto, I'm able to do the same. Depending on what they send me, if it's Bitcoin, usually we can verify that within an hour. Sometimes it might take 2. But have you ever been at a store like a Macy's or Louis Vuitton or something? You bought something. They took that money fast, right? But when it's time to return it, you check your bank account, the money ain't back yet. Then you call them. They say, oh, yeah, we refunded it, but it takes, 7 to 10 business days because you have a MasterCard. What? But the part that you don't know is that the money probably already is back to your MasterCard, but your card issuer, which is MasterCard or the bank that you roll with, they're taking your money and they're playing hopscotch with it. Facts.
And no trust. And so it is
all over the place.
It is going to be a volatile freaking nightmare until it settles in. Someday in the future, I kind of like the idea of Bitcoin. And I kind of like the idea that it's unregulated and it's laying out there in the, in the Netherlands. But it's got to stabilize and it's got to develop a level of trust, because right now, dude, you're in.
Right. That's a fair point. But here's the thing: is the point I was making is it wasn't about I know millionaires. The point I was making is I know crypto millionaires. So I mean, to me, you could be a millionaire on how to wipe asses. That's not the point I was trying to make, JLX. The point I was trying to make is that Dave says, I'm a millionaire. Okay. And my response was, I know crypto millionaires. So what I'm saying is, I know guys who've made millions in the space. I've got mentors who are multi-millionaires in the space. That's not a secret. So to me, it doesn't mean anything. Like when you try to, because what he's trying to do is he's trying to, pull out his phallus and say, I got a big phallus. Okay, cool. Like there are a lot of people that got big phalluses. Excuse my bluntness, but you guys get the point I'm trying to make. Matter of fact, he ain't the first millionaire. There are many, many millionaires in the crypto space. Hell, they're even billionaires in the space, my G. That's all I was saying. That's all I'm saying. Like, to say that there aren't millionaires in the space is asinine, because there are plenty of crypto millionaires. That's all I was saying.
In the OK Corral, and everybody's got their guns drawn. Somebody's going to die.
Yeah, I keep saying it's like the Wild West and the Gold Rush right now.
Exactly
Everybody's all over the place with it.
It's exactly what it is. You know what did that? You know what else did that? In the last decade? Gold.
Oh, yeah, that is true.
I told people not to buy gold. Don't buy gold. I don't have any gold except cufflinks and one watch. Don't buy gold. Don't buy gold. Dave, you're crazy, man. Everybody's making so much money on gold. Gold is going up. Gold's 18.
And I will say that, yeah, he's right about gold. I mean, everybody, thought that gold was the wave in the 80s. They bought a bunch of gold, but it's kind of like you learn really quickly, right? How much wasn't gold down? And gold didn't start going up until what, the early 2000s? And I don't remember the year, because once again, but gold was in not doing too well for a minute. And everybody in the 80s was like, let's get gold. Let's get gold. Remember that? I don't remember, because I was like 2 years old in the 80s. Facts. Right? But let's keep going.
$100. What's gold right now? $600. It sucks. People have lost fortunes.
Definitely hit a sale point.
Yeah, they've lost fortunes. And so what you're trying to do is predict where the bullet's going to hit in the wild, wild west. Man, I ain't playing my money on that. And let me just tell you, your grandpa reached down from heaven and smack you. You use the money he gave you to do this. Wouldn't he?
All right.
Wouldn't he?
Yeah, I could kind of see that.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. My opinion, you can do what you want to do, people. I know some of you people with Bitcoins, you're going nuts now, just like you gold people went nuts. But you know what? I didn't lose any money on gold, and I won't be losing any money on Bitcoin. Hey, guys, thanks for watching.
And Dave, you won't be making any money either. That's Now, this was 3 years ago, so he may have changed his mind. And shout out to Dave Ramsey. And here's the thing with anything, and by the way, this is not financial advice, right? Let me just clarify that. Do your own research, people. See, Dave Ramsey, what Dave did right there? Dave says, I'm a millionaire and I don't own any Bitcoin. And then I said, well, I know crypto millionaires that became millionaires because of Bitcoin or cryptos, right? I'm paraphrasing. But see, I get it now. Because when you're in the space, and I blame Michelle Pink, you got to show the receipts, right? You got to show the receipts. There are millionaires that have people that have made millions off of crypto. Like I said, I know them personally. I'm not here to brag, but I'm saying that the way Dave made it sound like, it made it seem like it's just a bunch of bums that are in crypto. No, there are a lot of established people, not just on YouTube, but in the crypto space that have become uber rich, uber wealthy. That's very, very simple, right? So that was just a quick video on that. Right now, Bitcoin dominance, and I was speaking about that earlier, is at 58.49%. So here's what's going to happen. This week, we're going to do 2 crypto shows. Today's just like a little warm-up, just to let people know, like, yo, I'm still here. Ain't nothing wrong. Tomorrow, we're going to get a little bit more deeper. I got a special guest tomorrow. First name starts with an R. Last name ends with a Y. It's going to be a lit show. You know what I mean? Republic of Awesomeness says you can be smart and rich and still be a boomer dumbass. Facts. You know, I look at it like this, and nothing against Dave Ramsey. I understand where he comes from. I've noticed a lot of the pushback when it comes to crypto tends to be from boomers. But believe it or not, it's also from people that may be your age, right? So my thing is this. It's very, very simple. Do your own research. Good job, Coco, on figuring that out. What about Doge? Let's take a look at Dogecoin. Okay, Dogecoin ain't going nowhere. We know that now, right? If Dogecoin hits $1, if not financial advice, but nigga, I would sell. You feel me? But Dogecoin, now, Dogecoin, look at the volume. Jiminy Cricket, like, goodness gracious, bruh. Come on, bruh. Look at the volume. Now, I heard that Dogecoin, they print 1 million new Doges a day. Is that true? Oh, that's interesting. 2Bob says, I wonder what Solo would say if Bitcoin crashes to 17,000 in the next months. Elon Musk even said that Bitcoin is looking risky and he invested 1 billion Bitcoin. If it crashes to 17,000, yes. Let it crash, let it crash, let it crash. You know why? Because those millionaires that I was just talking about, shout out to Dave Ramsey, that I know in the crypto space, they're going to be like hyenas licking at their chops. Now, I don't know if hyenas got chops or not, but you guys get the point. It's going to be a steal. You know what, guys? I think that this is how I view crypto. I think that once crypto gets to like 100K, it'll never go below a certain mark again. Some people might say that it'll never go below 50. Some people might say it'll never go below 60, never go below 30. But I really think that once we get to 100K, it'll never go below a certain point. I think that once it does go down, that'll be the last time. Like below. And even to say it'll go below 25,000, I mean, I'm not saying it couldn't happen. Listen, bro, I've been in the space long enough. I've seen Bitcoin go back down to 3,000. So anything is possible. But if it goes down, this is perfect. Know what I mean? Dogecoin. And see, Dogecoin started out as a meme coin. And it's kind of like, I mean, and look at the description. Dogecoin is a cryptocurrency which main feature is that it has the likeness of the Shiba Inu dog. Are you serious, bro? That's the main talking point of Dogecoin. If you got Doge, this is not financial advice. If it goes to $1, great. But it's one of these coins that, everybody, you get that dog coin? Yeah, I got the dog coin. You got the dog. Yeah, we got the dog coin. Oh my God, we're cool because we got the dog coin. That's what that is. James Young says it still is, so it's a nice way to make fast money. And by the way, here's what I'm saying is, I don't see why Dogecoin couldn't make $1. Is it going to happen by the end of this year? I don't know about that, but if Dogecoin makes it to $1, hey, great. You know what I'm saying? Good. Listen, guys, I've picked my share of shit coins that I thought would pump. Yeah, let me not say that because people go, "Oh, you hating on Dogecoin?" But I've picked my share of coins that I thought would pump, and they didn't pump. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Steven says, "What exchange supports the most crypto?" Binance, Coinbase. That's a good question. I never thought about it, but Binance. Check that out. Anyway, guys, I really appreciate you guys jumping on here. Like I said, this is just like a pre-warm-up show. You know what I mean? We're going to have the real crypto show tomorrow. And then on Patreon, too, we're going to, like I said, I'm going to drop my, on Patreon, my top 10 favorite cryptos of 2021, the beginning, and we'll take it from there. You know what I mean? Qcoin, yeah, I'm not happy with Qcoin right now, but we'll discuss it later. Also, make sure to do this, and that's it. That's it. I gotta do some more. Like I said, I gotta do more research, man. This is not financial advice. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so that's all I got to say. And with that being said, I hope everybody has a good evening. Peace.